Hello, hello there. I'm Lara. Welcome to my YouTube channel, where today I'm going to be talking about my future plans that I'm going to be sewing up for the next month or so, and then also updating this wall because I am almost all done with everything on there. I will explain that in a minute, but first, before I do that, I would like to show you how cute this looks. So this is my Simplicity t-shirt that I made, and then the let's see if I can, there. Sorry for the massive cords over there, but there is the skirt that I made for the Renaissance Fair, and they just ended up looking so cute together. So I think I'm going to wear this to the symphony on Sunday because how cute, and it's cool, and I am definitely going to be making another one of these skirts, probably 4 sizes smaller than the one I made before, and then also in wool because I need a nice wool skirt. I might have some, it's already that I can use, or maybe I'll just take that green wool that Spencer, my son, who is playing in the symphony this Sunday, and I could just use that wool. I'll see if I can maybe get it off of him. We'll see. Anyway, so first we need to talk about that back there. Several of them I finished. A couple I didn't finish, but I've decided to just retire, and one will stay up there because it's the Embrace the Lace placeholder. So let's start by taking down all of them, and I will talk about what happened with each one. So let me explain what happened with each of these patterns. The first one, the purse pattern, I still want to make this, but I've started using a small crossbody bag that I bought 10, 12 years ago, and it's working very well. I can just stick it in my work bag and it stays out of the way. I am not sure that I would use this. And so while I'm going to make it, I'm supposed to make my mom one, and maybe I will get it back out around Christmas time and I will make it for my mom at Christmas. I think that's a great idea. The second one that I retired is the Simplicity Jiffy. This is it is Simplicity 9789. I wasn't sure about it when I picked it, and I started on it. I started again to get it out earlier this week, and I just am not convinced it's going to look nice on me, and since most of this pattern is just a big rectangle, I decided I would rather repurpose the fabric to make something like a shirt than to make up something that I probably would not wear. So I am retiring this one. Then these two, the New Look 6871, I completed this one, and so I am going to put out a pattern review video in maybe this weekend, and then on this one, and then this one, and 6620, I had in my mind that I was going to use the same fabric that I had used for my pants when I went on my trip to Newfoundland. I was going to use that same fabric and make this shirt. However, I started it and I did not have enough fabric to make this shirt because the pieces are very long to get the wraps. There's these wraps around, and so it starts on one side, it wraps all the way around and then ties. So the pattern piece is like, no joke, it's like this long. I didn't want to try to find something else to make this shirt out of, and I really wanted to use up that fabric. I had a substitution from this to McCall's 8144. version A, and I will do I've been wanting to make this shirt for forever, since I bought it actually, and then it just got too warm, so I didn't. And I've got several different kinds of fabric that I want to make more of these out of, because it is so cute, so easy, and just really, I think it's a good pattern. So I will do a pattern review on McCall's 8144 and a review at the same time. I'll do both of them together for 6871 View D. And that leaves me open for more patterns. So I'm going to stop with this kind of video, and I'll switch so that I'll just show you the pattern and then the fabric, and it will be you know, on the table, so it'll be easier for you guys to see, I think. So I'll see you in a minute. But before I go, I actually moved stuff and came back. But I did want to mention that the theme for this batch of makes, I found that, like, this was a happy accident, that the pink shirt looks so nice with the skirt. It was a happy accident because I am making things, I've made a lot of things, and I don't really have other things to wear them with. And so this batch of makes, I tried to keep a special attention that if I made something, I would be able to wear it with a couple of different things. Hopefully you'll think that the choices are good choices as well, because I definitely want you to let me know if you think, you know, what you think of the choices. So, okay, now I'm gonna go. Okay, the first fabric that we're going to talk about is this yellow fabric. You can kind of see in the shades in there, that's really what the color is. It's not this pale that it looks like on the thing. Anyway, so this yellow I have a ton of. It was supposed to be curtains. It's a very lovely drapey fabric, as you can see. And so I am going to combine it with, I'm going to make this out of this skirt. So on the back you can see this skirt here. So that's the underskirt for Simplicity 8960. That's going to be the skirt. And then, because it takes so much, and while I was looking around, I noticed that this fabric that I got from Hobby Lobby, that I recently was able to get more, it's all kind of in the same shade, color scheme kind of family. And so I have enough of the patchwork fabric, let me hold that up for you, that I'm going to use that to do the overdress, and then, but it's going to have the ties instead of just being free like this. I'm going to make it so that there are the ties, long sleeved, long dress. On top of that, because I have so much of this fabric, I've got a good probably 8 yards, and I would make a really full dress, except that this yellow does not look good on me. So that's why it was curtains. It was for curtains. But I'm going to make these pants as well. They have an elasticated back, and then to go with these pants right here, McCall's 7786, I am going to make 2 shirts out of some voile. Well, one is a voile that I got from Fabric Mart probably 2 years ago, and it's this one right here. Let me cover that up so you can kind of see it. It's going to be excuse me, Butterick 6175 View B, just this simple shirt to wear with those pants, and then also to wear as well McCall's 8256, the long sleeve peasant blouse, in this fabric, which is a sateen. one of the satins that I got for my husband's coat that I never then used as the lining. There is cat hair all over this. I've even washed it once. Obviously the cat has been on it. Okay, so that is this one with these pants. The next batch of matching fabrics to patterns is this green knit that I have. I have had this for probably 15 years, so I really want to use it up. It's cut in 2 yard lengths. So I have 2 yards, but each is in a yard each of it. So I needed to find a pattern that would work with the way the fabric was cut. So I chose Simplicity 8982, the long version of the skirt. I made that out of some sweatshirt fabric a couple of months ago, last spring. It was super easy to sew. It looks so nice. It is very flattering on. And so yeah, that's what I'm going to make with that. This knit is from a Walmart bundle, and with this skirt, sorry, I want to make this bird a shirt. So it'll have the, can you see up close? It'll have the ties on the side, but it is the cropped version. So I saw a lady the other day, and she talked about the thirds rule, where you have 1/3 to 2/3. So this would be 1/3 of my outfit. This would be 2/3 of my outfit, and then that makes your body look longer, your legs look, you know, longer, so you don't look short and squatty, but you look elongated. And I'm using that because I've noticed that's the case. Like with this pink shirt and then my long maxi skirt, for, you know, it looks good. I look taller and I don't look so large around my waist as I usually do. So, yep, this one with these fabrics. Now I will keep that shirt because I have another skirt that I'm going to make, which is this lovely canvas. Isn't that just beautiful? So this skirt is going to be McCall's 8389, and I'm going to do view A. So again, the 2/3, well, thirds rule, because this will easily be 2/3 of my body, and then this will be 1/3 of my body. And they just match perfectly. This is a shirt that will go with anything, either of those skirts. And it is just the black, I don't even know what this is. It might be a challis. It is going to be F. This view here, that is Vogue 9243, and in view, I guess that's view E with the swingy arms. I think that is super cute. That will go with any skirt or pair of pants easily. I bought this fabric back at Hobby Lobby back in the spring, and I'm going to make it. It's like a crepe, gauzy crepe, like maybe a bubble crepe. I don't know. Can you see? See how it has that crepe look to it? So I think it's definitely a crepe. But anyway, I'm going to make the Vogue 1902, and I'm going to make the long arm version. And then the last, this one doesn't really match anything, but I had it on my list, and it's this beautiful kind of gray blue challis. I think it's a challis from Fabric Mart. Rayon. It's 100% rayon ditzy floral print. Burda style 6146. This version right here. Just enough fabric to make this shirt. Okay, so I don't know if you can hear the piano tonight. It's like every time I'm doing videos now, Blake has to practice. So he is actually going to start accompanying for the church in the other town that's close by ours. And so he's practicing because his first Sunday is this Sunday. So I apologize if you hear him practicing. But so there's two more things that I am going to be putting on that wall. And so the first is that I am going to start a corset. So I have 3 different, well, and I have more than this, but I decided to choose from these corset patterns. The first is Simplicity 1183. I was thinking I would maybe do like this version because it has like a shorter back. Vogue 1876, because I just really like this because it does come down, it has a little bit more shape, and the front busk. And then McCall's 7339. Shalisa from So She Designs is also contemplating a corset, and she has gotten Simplicity. So that was another reason why I was like, maybe I'd do this one, so that we could kind of help each other out. I have a friend who has made several, and she said that the busks are actually not that much more difficult. And so, so I don't know. Oh, this one has a busk. This one has a busk. Okay, so I guess, do they all have a busk? No, B does not, but A does. But A is the one that I liked. Front busk closure. Okay, Simplicity A, that's what I'm going to do. And then when I'm ready to do another one, I will do the Vogue one. And then I might do a historical one. So that's, we'll just put this right back here to be on that future plans display. And then last but not least, and probably first to be done, is besides my Embrace the Lace with Shalisa from So She Designs and Grace from So Lovely with Grace. If you've been following on my channel, you know that they've been very generous to me and very kind, and they've sent me gifts and things, and I've yet to send them anything. So I want to fix that. So I am going to do something for them that is not going to be on that wall, but it is going to be something that I will be working on to send to them and brighten up their day. Okay, so if you are at all interested in seeing how this all turns out, you know, if you want to stick around and see how this all happens, I would really appreciate it, and I encourage you to please subscribe. And also, what do you guys think? Because, like, do you think that there's enough variety that, but matching variety, that those will be, you know, able to be interchanged with each other? I appreciate you stopping by, watching this video. I appreciate everybody who has been here for, you know, I'm getting close to a year. I think I started my channel in November. So I didn't think I would have 50 people. So it boggles my mind that I'm almost to 600. I thank you all so very much. I hope you did like this video and my plans, and that, you know, I just appreciate you and thank you, and have a good rest of your week, and I will see you next week. Bye.